But speaking of more Raw news, the question I have to throw out today, we saw the second chapter of Maxxine Dupri taking on Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch disqualifying herself by hitting Maxxine with the IC title in her hometown of Sacramento. Now, the question I have for y'all is very simple. We're in October. By the end of 2025, do we see Maxxine with the strap? Bless you. Bless you. Which must, well, we know Honey's answer. She sneezed, so it must be true. Does Maxxine go into 2026 the Intercontinental Champion?
Yes. I'm going to say yes. I love Maxxine. She's improved so much. I don't know, man. There's like a joy to watching Maxxine Dupri wrestle. It's like she surprises herself sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, you're surprising us at the same time. She's fun to watch, and she's gotten so much better. And getting reps in there with Becky too is only going to make her that stronger of a wrestler too. Like, this is how you develop on the main roster with a Maxxine Dupri or someone of her caliber, you know. So I'm banking on it, man. I would love to see her with that strap pretty soon. And Becky would do it because Becky probably knows she'd get it right back. But it'll be good for Maxxine to get a run with that title. So I'm here for it.
Honey, your thoughts?
Will she get that title? Yes. But not in 2025. I don't think so. I think Becky is gonna continue to reign with the IC title, because I think we also have other people who are going to be pining for that title, and we've seen AJ Lee waving that thing around when she returned and slapped Becky in the face. So I feel like there's some unfinished business there, and to see AJ go one-on-one with Becky for the women's intercontinental title, I think that's something I would prefer before we get to Miss Maxxine Dupri. But however, her improvements have been stellar. She's absolutely killing it. She knows who she is now. I definitely would say that Becky match. I mean, you know, she's been in with Natalia. She's had her way around with a lot of experience, and going with Becky again. I feel like she can come back at Becky after Becky's done trying to deal with AJ, or after AJ deals with her. But kudos to Maxxine.
Well, I'm not going to be a hater like my tag team partner on this. I am going to dream big.
How is that a hating? You asked me my thoughts.
Hey,
limitations. No limitations. Dream, man. Dream.
I'm going to dream like Dusty Rhodes, man. And I'm going to and I'm going to say, hey man, Maxxine gets it. Maxxine gets it. Because you know what it is? AJ can still get that title and not take it off of Becky. And I think you still have a dope rivalry between her and Becky just by itself. I think being able to put Maxxine on, even if it is a short run, it's like, yo, I would love to see a most improved in her showing that title. And then even too having like a match with like her mentor, Natty. And then that's where you get the introduction to Natty. Once again, this is something to where it's like, hey, we have a chance to be able to put on other people when it comes to this.
And that's the point of the title, right? Like, that's the point of this women's intercontinental title, is to help that talent. And I mean, we saw with Lyra, we're seeing it with Maxxine. I think somebody in the chat said it's just been a good side mission for Becky, because it's pulling up everybody else too.
Yeah. Oh no, I just don't see it yet. I just don't see it yet. I'm not hating. I just don't see it yet. She's definitely going to get the title, just not this year. That was the question. I answered it.
You go back to eating your snacks. That was actually perfect. the crunch sound hit just the way it needed to. Just letting you know that was a perfect response.
It's a good mic. It's a good mic.
That really showed it too. That was great. But all right, we shall see what happens, and if it does, you already know me and the people's nightmare will gloat relentlessly, and honey,
sure.
happens.